I was accused of tunneling, and I'm going to tell you a secret. I was. But the real truth is, I didn't have to tunnel. This team played more for me as the killer than they did for themselves. It's a hard pill to swallow, but sometimes the killer doesn't win the game. The survivors just lose. Today, I'm going to show you the 10 fatal mistakes this team that I played against made to basically sign their own death warrant. If you think you're being tunneled, maybe you are just making yourself the most obvious target in the game. Stop doing these 10 things immediately, or stop complaining when you don't make it out. Let's hoodie up and lock in. We are playing Pyramid Head on Macmillan. We wake up right next to this door, so we're going to kick it, which will come in handy. Later on in the game, you will see what I mean. Here we just jump down, try to get some extra speed, but we don't because I messed that up. But that's fine. Just for a couple of seconds. Another door, let's break it. A when in Rome type of deal. We go to the generator to find if we can see somebody. Somebody's working on it. Nobody's working on this one. There's another one there. And as we approach, we see Leon running right there. Leon runs back into Shack, jumps into the locker. And when we go to the locker to pick him up, he shows us head on, giving us our first tip of this match. Do not give information unnecessarily. Do not speed vault unnecessarily. Do not drop pallets unnecessarily. Do not show your perks too early on. Now I am going for Leon. Why? Because Leon most likely has more than just the head-on. Maybe he has the flashbang. Maybe he has the blast mine. Maybe he has deception. Maybe he has decisive strike. Maybe he has dead hard. There's so many things that players like this who have head-on have as well. So we just continue this right here so we can make sure to get him on a hook as soon as we can. He does some good Wing away, but unfortunately he does not get a good tile in time, and he gets the first down right there. We are going to put him on a hook, look for a white hook for the pain res. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. And we're going to hook him here. Maybe a little bit too early, maybe not. It's about a minute and a half into the game, so we could have some serious gen progress at this point. Maybe not the worst idea, maybe not the best. I'm not 100% sure. I am not great at this game. I just notice things. We kick this gen to see if we can get some aura read. We don't see anything whatsoever. And as you notice, as I walk away, 3, 2, 1, and we have an unhook. So instead of looking for other people where I don't know where they are, I am going straight to the information that I have. And since I'm not busy, this is the second tip immediately. Understand what will happen. If you unhook and I am not busy as the killer, just simply do not unhook, because I know now where you are. There's 2 people there and I'm going for it. Here we have a hit on the Kate, but Leon is closer by and he is injured. His endurance will run out very, very soon. So this is a very easy second hook on somebody who has head on and maybe has other things that can make my life more difficult, so we decide to go for Leon. And we get a second hook on Leon. Right now, the game changes. Yes, we are on 4 generators. Yes, it's early game, but we can get a very easy early K on Leon, making this game easier. You see that people are already hanging around Leon for some reason, maybe for the unhook, maybe for whatever it is, but we are definitely going to find some more people here. Rule number 3 is, and this is for the post-game chat, if you are on death hook and right here you get unhooked right in front of me, I am going to tunnel you out. I hit you during the animation of the unhook. Your endurance is now gone. You have to mend. You are on death hook. You are going to be out of the game for multiple reasons. You have head on, maybe other perks that I don't yet know about that could make my life very, very difficult. So you are simply going to get tunneled out. And now it becomes a 3v1 rather than a 4v1. So the third tip, if you're on death hook, you will be tunneled out if mistakes are being made. And also remember, I am not playing this game to make this game more fun for the survivors. I am playing this game to win and to kill as many people as I can in this game. Here we find Nancy on the generator. We are going to go for her. We get the pallet and the hit, which is perfectly fine. We go back to the generator to kick it. And here is tip number 4. When you can take distance, you take as much as you can. Don't wait around like Nancy did here to see what is going to happen. You do not know what perks I'm running. You do not know what my strategy is. So you take distance as much as you can. Unless you know how to loop like crazy, which obviously Nancy doesn't. So it is always better to take as much distance as you can. Here we miss, and here we will get the down. Find a hook for Nancy and start looking for the other 2 girls. We already know that Kate also likes to hang around, so here we are going to definitely have a quick look around after the hook to see who is there, what is going on. We don't hear anything. We know Kate is injured, so we are listening more than we are looking. Nothing here. Nobody's hiding in here. This generator is done. Go around again. Make sure nobody's there. We do hear the unhook here, but also this generator is far progressed. I wanted to use my pop right there, but you have to understand your situation. Tip number 5. If you are hurt, I can hear you. If you are running a lot, I can hear you. If you are moving grass, if you are moving crows, I can hear you. Here we only miss because of lithe. Now we know that she has lithe as well. Here we are going to get this hit, and we are going to go for the hook. We saw Nancy close by because we were going to look around. And this is immediately tip number 6. Do not come to a downed opponent or to a chase, which is even worse, if you are not 100% sure you can stay stealthy. Nancy's injured. I will be able to hear her, and she moves right back, and here she tries to body block, and this is my biggest pet peeve. Do not body block when injured. When you're injured, heal up definitely against Pyramid Head. Certain killers, sure, you do not have to heal up, but definitely against killers like Pyramid Head, you want to be healthy. Now we get a 2-for-1. So a free hook from Nancy. Kate already gets unhooked, which is very bad. First of all, it gives back my hook. Now she's shining her flashlight, trying to, I'm not sure, flash me out of the carry maybe, but that is not going to work. All she did was let me know where she is. Here we are taking her to Shack, or she's taking us to Shack rather. We do not get anything right here. We try a couple of times to get around it, and we are going to chase her. Shack is not a great place to take chase in for me, but in this instance we have 1K, we have a person who was just on hook, so we can take this. There's 3 generators left. There's plenty of time for us to make this happen. We get the second hook on Kate right there, and bringing us to our 7th tip. Don't loop what you don't know. Shack is an extremely, extremely strong loop, especially when the pallet is still up. You have time to drop the pallet, making it a stronger loop, making me have to break it, or just lose the loop entirely if a killer decides not to break it. So don't loop what you don't know. Learn 1 strong loop per map, and learn how to loop Shack, and understand what the killer can and cannot do to you. Understand that right there, Kate jumping through that window is what killed her. Here she calls me over because probably she wants to keep looping me on the Shack, which we, I'm happy to take. Here we have a whiff, a huge swing and a miss, but we get Shack pallet. Now Shack is 30% as strong as it is with the pallet. Try to mind game Nancy a little bit, see what we can get here. She goes through the window. We keep chase here. Again, normally maybe we would drop it. I miss that she is running away there. Normally we would drop it, but in this case, we have 3 generators left. Nancy is on death hook as well. If we can get a 2K here, it is a 1000% guaranteed win. She gets tormented right there. Because she is tormented, I can spend a little bit more time on chase than I normally would. Here we are going to try and get this because I can very, very quickly mini mori her instead of having to carry her to a hook or do the long full mori. We try to double back through the window. We don't get it as well as we would like. Try some more punishment of the damned. Maybe if we didn't, we would have gotten her right here. Try some more trick shots through the wall. Don't get it. We had some killer instinct, but it didn't work out. Just wait to see what she does. And she does well. She avoids this shot. We are going to continue the chase through the window. At this point, I know that I have her because she cannot make this anymore. There we have it. And we have our second K on Kate. We have 2 generators left. There is our mini Mori, super quick, 2-3 seconds, and we are back in chase. No need to carry, no need to wait for the animation to finish. It is almost immediate, and we have so much time left. We continue searching. As you notice, we have not seen Nia all game long. So this is why I keep saying keep to your objectives. I would think that Nia is the one who has done all the generators so far. Nobody else has been sitting on generators. Nia is frustrated because she is trying to do what she has to do. Nobody else is. And everybody else is giving us information, showing us where they are, keeping around us, etc., etc. So this brings us to our 8th tip of this video. Don't think you can play like the pros yet. Perfect the basics first. Do gens, learn your 50-50s, do loops, be stealthy, make your distance happen. Here's where the breaking the door comes in handy. We can go right through and catch her off guard right there. And you can focus on the flashy saves later, pallet saves and head-on saves and flashbang saves, etc. That is fun to do, but it's not the core of the game. Get good at the core of the game before you try and be flashy. Here we get the 3rd down. Here we will get the hook. Normally I would maybe slug in this situation, but Nia has been doing so much here that we are going to give her a fighting chance. I don't want to play silly at this point at all. And we move on, bringing us to tip number 9. Be more like Nia, less like Leon and Nancy. Try to play the basics of the game first using these 10 tips that I'm going to give you now. Apply them, or from our previous video, in the Nemesis video, you will see how easy it is to make life difficult. Same map, by the way. So it is very, very possible. With correct play, it is almost impossible for a killer to win this game. Here we don't see anything. We don't get any gates opening, and Nia finds the gate or hatch right there. I have no mobility, so there's no way that I can traverse the map too quickly, and this is what happened. Bringing us to tip number 10 right here in the chat. Take responsibility for your gameplay. Don't blame the killer because you or your team played badly. Learn, look into it. Don't DC because you get downed, but stay, learn, practice. Make sure that every moment is either a win or a learning moment, and learn from your own mistakes. I hope that this helped, that these 10 tips will definitely improve your gameplay and make you escape more trials. I hope it was interesting and that you had fun watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.